Hi, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. Today I'm going to go ahead and try something new again. And I don't have measurements, so I'm going to kind of like wing it because I was trying to go by Chelsea's video. Hers was canned beans. I have never been successful at canned or pre-done beans, so I'm going to try this one more time. Hopefully this does work. If it does, my husband likes the taste of it, then I can try to can them for easy use for later. So I'll drop the camera down and I'll show you what I'm doing here. I've got 4 cups of beans there, and I asked her about how much liquid would I need to kind of make it, not necessarily like soupy or anything, but you know, so it actually has some play in there. So this was 2 cups, so I'm saying probably right there, that's another cup of water. Alright, and hers, I don't think had onions in there, but you know, the girls gotta have onions. I'm just using my frozen onions versus my freeze-dried onions. And of course, every single time I do something, I make a big mess. Now, this is my own homemade brown sugar, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw a little bit of that in there. I mean, hopefully this will taste good and my husband will like it and I can start making it in the cans. She has bacon on hers. Oh, and then some molasses. She has bacon on hers, but obviously I could make it with turkey bacon. I prefer it actually with no meat, personally, but we can do turkey bacon if needed. So what I'll do is I'll push that around a little bit, see if I need more of that molasses. Keeping it upside down so it actually goes to the top. So a little bit of salt. She don't have garlic powder in hers, but garlic powder. Pepper to your taste. And I'm going to add some onion powder. Now, I did forget the bay leaf, so I'll have to put this on pause real quick and get the bay leaves. I think a little bit more molasses would be really good in there. So hold on for a second here. I'll just grab it without putting it on pause. Oh. Forgot about the apple cider vinegar. There'll be a little dash of apple cider vinegar. And I will put in a couple bay leaves. Now, of course, you're going to want to pull those out before serving. And I'm going to put just a little bit more molasses in there. This was an 8-ounce container, so this is probably going to be close to about 3 ounces of molasses. Now I know some people do, they actually go ahead and put tomato sauce and stuff in theirs. I've done it with and without tomato sauce. Either way, it's just been an epic fail, so. Maybe just a little bit more brown sugar. Obviously, she says for me to wing it and then have my husband taste it when he gets home. And if I need more stuff, we can add it then. But I grow very tired of buying the Bush's baked beans. Not only is it expensive, it's kind of crazy. So, I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it looks pretty good. I can smell the molasses in it. And I don't want to get out my slow cooker and cause some more dishes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my lid from my pan. I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. And the Instapots actually have a slow cook function. So what I'm going to do is just put it on slow cook, and I'll let that go for a few hours because my husband's on his way home from Indiana. And I will come back and stir that, make sure it's looking good, and see how well that goes. So we'll see how that is. I'll be back. Hi, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. Today is day 6 of the 33 days of no buy dinners. Now, you saw you might have saw my grocery haul the other day. And what I mean by no buy dinners is it's just dinners. It's not lunch, it's not breakfast. There's no way that I could not buy lettuce for 33 days for my salads for lunch. And, things that we need like lettuce for nachos or whatever we have. Some of that usually can just be used with my salad mix. But we need things like milk or something, but that's obvious. But anyways, so what I'm going to do here is I have my Ninja XL, and what I have some hot dogs here. And my brother-in-law was very upset. My husband told him what we're having, which is going to be chili dogs with my own chili mix. He's like, man, but he doesn't realize what he gets tomorrow for dinner, which is going to be actually garlic butter chicken cubes with maybe if the baked beans are good, I'm not for sure. At least with that the steak and baked potato and corn on the cob at least. So anyway, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera down here. I will put the sauce in my pan. And no, I don't usually keep my pans like this, by the way, if anybody's wondering. This pan, because I'm very picky about my pans, this pan was burnt when I came home from the hospital. I don't know what happened. Nobody supposedly did it, but whatever, it's burnt. So, and then I'll try one with and without sauce. But I like my onions with ketchup and onions, or my hot dogs, excuse me, with ketchup and onions. And I think my husband wanted mustard and onions on his chili dog. So either way, the girls got to have onions. So, of course, like I said, I've said in multiple videos, the Vidalia Chop Wizard, I love it. It's my most favorite non-electric gadget. And the onions are nice and small, like Taco Bell tomatoes are. Then I'll just go ahead and bring you up over here. You don't need to have me take you over there. But I'm going to take the package of beef hot dogs, and I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. And there will be some hot dogs for my brother-in-law to have for lunch tomorrow. And so even though he's not here for dinner tonight, he'll still get his stuff. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll warm this up. And let me put this on pause. I'll take you. This is what the beans are looking like so far. I don't think I needed to add that little bit extra water that I did. But I'm going to go ahead and let that keep cooking until my husband comes home. He can taste it at that point and see if he thinks he wants any more spices. And then this will be ready. We'll get that plated up, and like I'll have just the chili dogs and baked beans and just some chips for dinner tonight. So I'll bring you back. Okay, there's the hot dogs. They're all done. And the chili mix for the hot dogs is warming up. And the beans have gotten thicker. I've left on slow cook mode, so those are almost as thick as like bushes. So what I'm going to do is I'll have my husband come home. He's on his way home right now. He will go ahead and taste this before I plate this up to make sure I'm not missing something, since I can't taste. And I'll bring you back. So again, I did not ever go to home ec. I don't know how to plate a dish properly to make it look good. But mine over here, the one is just a regular hot dog, this one. And then the chili dog. I forgot all about adding the ground mustard, and I added just a little bit more brown sugar. And then Mark has the mustard and the onions on his. So there's dinner. Nice and easy and quick.